Damien Schumann with you here for this matchup. Very, very hard game if you had to choose a winner, had to tip a winner. Barbara, what will she do this time with the serve? Goes one straight at the body of Ludwig. Coming in through the middle, you really have to choose the side. You can either stand in the middle, and that usually means you need nothing, or at the last minute, you choose the left or play you've premeditated before the serve. But when that high line goes back in the middle, almost impossible to dig. Oh, the cut shot's brilliant from Ludwig. Off the net, fading away. The best, maybe along with Duda as well, when she is off the net, out of position, delivering accurate cut shots. And not a huge argument from Carol, so we will move on. And Germany, off the back of a good serve, find themselves in the lead. Good cover. No run up, Carol finds a way. Well, not a standing cut shot, but a cut shot with no run up and a jump with no run up. Finds a way over Lippmann, 5'10". But she's got long arms and a big vertical jump. But what she's really good at is those peels off the net, whether it's peeling down the line or peeling on the cross-court angle. She backs her hands in. Well, Ludwig makes the adjustment, goes over her head. Cross-court peel play. Barbara waits as long as she can. Just waits, pauses, then goes. And because the blocking and the defending from Germany was a little bit, always just has one eye on the opposition in case there's some free space, and she'll just send that ball over. We've got Carol, who's, well, probably the best in there is that one ball. Not going down though, however. And we've got Carol, who's probably the best in the world at retreating off the net and having that ball directly hit at her open hands. And then we have Barbara, who really doesn't have a huge vertical leap, and I'm sure she'd be happy to admit that to anyone. And she's undersized as well. That's an aggressive float serve again from Lippmann. And the monster block as well, just drifting back into the left of screen, into the line, and then taking away. Let's have a look at the penetration over the net. Good late block, not a huge from the German blocker. Well, the standing one ball from Carol is outrageous. A bit of a tight set potentially there from Germany. And Carol, well, she doesn't need too much of an invitation either. The elimination rounds here in Brasilia. Those are the sorts of things that Ludwig will just be aware of. I dare say there will be a little bit of bump setting practice. Lippmann's missed a few of those over the top. Good high line, big celebration. Good swing right into the back meter. Good vision. Have a look at the aggression in Carol's approach as well. The last two steps, always so aggressive. Makes it look like she's going to spike the ball hard. At the last minute again, just with that perfect hand. That wrist doesn't move. End on end topspin. Ludwig in a little bit of an awkward situation again. The set not quite where she wanted it. Other results, they still might be able to make it out of the pool. If they are to win this match, then that would mean they are on 1 win and 2 losses. Be safe. Well, they will be safe, you would think. And while maths was never my strong point, 2 cross blocks coming up here. bowl. Two serves, serves that always have a lot of force, but the perfect hand control. Great set from Lippmann. Off the block touch. Perfect bump set. Barbara's there for the dig. It's right on top of Carol's head. The dig is perfect. Oh, and it's a net touch from Lippmann. Heartbreaking for Germany after a huge comeback. Well handled this time from Carol. That really is the key, isn't it? If you float serve a ball that's super hard and fast, but it goes at the body line of a player, because she couldn't maximise her height, but when she doesn't quite know where the set's going to be, neither does the opposition. So Carol not able to set up effectively there. Speaking of effective, wrist off, so there's no floppy wrist, or the wrist isn't really moving around, and it's all just coming from her elbow and shoulder. And there is a monster block. Exactly what you want from a leader out there on a beach volleyball court. Good serve and well taken from Carol. Well, and that ball's landed just out. There'll be a challenge immediately. It looked like that ball mark was so close. The most I've ever seen is 3 red cards in a match. Germany still with a healthy 3-point lead. Huge swing, what a dig. That is outrageous from Brazil and Barbara. And you know what? If we're a little bit undersized, we're just going to get really good at peeling off the net. We're going to practice that. We're going to make sure we receive heaps of hits that come onto our hands. And I wouldn't call that a monster block, but it is just as effective where Ludwig wants it. She's finding a way, but something definitely for Germany to work on is just that imposing figure of Lippmann. If you're losing points in one area, that's okay. It doesn't matter if you miss a few side outs here and there, as long as you make it up with some defensive points. And that is landed right on the line. Ludwig, no argument there. And Lippmann joining in, just a very excited celebration. A little bit of a net touch, but regardless, dealing with these bump sets that just aren't quite in the right position. That's a nice swipe. Lippmann tried to set Barbara up. Little roll to the middle. Not effective. There's no mistake this time. Perfect pass. The big swing. Carol is there. What an overhead dig. Chisels down the line. Brazil have levelled things up and they have absolutely lifted the roof. The cheer squad on their feet. The tight set. Oh, heartbreaking for Germany. It's an error. Barbara's there for the dig. Has a swing for the match. Ludwig, what a great read. Goes down the line, gets the dig. Oh, and she's hit it into the net. Heartbreak for Germany. Ludwig is furious with herself. 5 points in a row to Brazil to take out the second set, 21-19. Germany with 3 losses, unfortunately, won't have a chance to make it out of the pool.